G'day guys, Ange here once again. Just gonna have a bit of a repair video with the FTX Carnage. Last time I took it out for a bash, I could hear the front diff slipping. So I'm just gonna pull this front diff apart, see what's going on, and we'll get it repaired. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. So let's go. And also you've probably noticed I've changed the wheels over just temporarily. I bought some 12mm to 17mm hub adapters. So these old wheels are from my Trophy Flux buggy. So that's why I've got the new wheels on there. These ones are a little bit worn out, but I just wanted to see what they look like with the bigger hubs on them. They were the original, just with the 12mm hubs there. But I'm gonna see how they go with this and buy some proper what do we got, proper Louise tires on this and see what it looks like. Might buy some more those white wall Louise tires that I've got on the buggy there. So try these out and see how we go. So if you haven't seen them before, these are the wheel hub adapters from 12mm to 17mm. As you can see, you've got the 17mm socket there, which will slip into the back of the rim, and the 12mm is still under there. So you obviously just slip the cup over the top of the 12mm, and then the center bolt just bolts into the original thread from the drive shaft, and then you just put some Loctite on that and tighten that up, and away you go. All right, so far not so bad. So the diff is quite dirty with this type of grease that I'm using, and that's inside the grease, inside the cover as well. So it is a bit grimy and grindy. That looks a bit pasty actually, that kind of grease. So I'm just using like a standard heavy duty grease for these gears, but I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. I've actually bought myself some red lithium tack grease. So it's the red stuff. And it's like real not sticky, but it'll keep it nice and tacky and on those gears. So I'm going to take this out. Let's have a look at the crown wheel, and it looks like all the teeth, yeah, nah, there's a couple of chipped teeth there. So that tells me, oh no, they don't look too good there at all, do they, those ones there? So let's have a look at the pinion. And all right, there's the culprit right on top. You can see I've got a broken tooth, so that's why the front diff has been slipping. So I'm going to change that pinion tooth over, and I'll see if I've got a spare crown wheel as well, which I don't think I have. I might be able to get away with it. I'm going to give it a bit of a clean up and see what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad unless it's just the dirt that's covering it, but yeah, those two teeth there, they don't look good. That one right there, I reckon that's where it broke. All right, I want to see what I've got, and we'll get it all reassembled. All right guys, so I've got in my new crown wheel and new pinion back there, which they are secondhand from another car, but all the teeth on them are good. So just to show you what I did change, I changed the pinion because it had a broken tooth there, and changed the crown wheel because that had a couple of chipped teeth, as you can see there. So yeah, these two have been changed. Topped up the differential fluid in there, just put like some 80,000 just to top it up. It was just leaking down a little bit, and put on this red tacky grease. Gonna put it all back together and take it for a test run outside. All right guys, so I've put everything back together. Everything seems to be nice and smooth on that front differential there. And also, while I'm here, I'm going to test out my new Yumi Power batteries. I've got these as a twin pack on eBay. I'll leave the description below. 3300 milliamp 50C 3S batteries in a soft case, and they are nice and thin as well. So I'm going to try these out, see how we go with them, put this body on, and I'll see you outside. Sounds nice and quiet. and it goes really well with these tyres too. Might have to do a speed test with these tyres, because I remember last time with my standard tyres I got about 85 k's on the Carnage. So I might have to do a speed test with these ones. They're more like a road tyre, these tyres here. Oops, sorry. Alright guys, so after I just done that little bit of filming, I just done another pass and I didn't record it, but blew up the ESC. I think because number one, I don't have a fan. Number two, it's an AliExpress ESC. So it's probably just a cheap version. And man, it was just smoking a lot. So I quickly undone the battery. I thought it was the battery. I'm like, oh my God, I just like bought these. It's a little bit warm, but not as warm. But yeah, this ESC, ouch, is roasting hot. So I put a temp on it there. Yeah, look at that. It's already running at 95 degrees on that ESC right there. So yeah, that's cooked. I've got a spare one of them. So I'm going to change it. And the one I've got has got a fan on it. So I'm going to try that. And we'll do another pass and see how we go. And there you go. So that was just running on 3S. The wires got that hot that they melted off. And you can see where it's all burnt all around here. So I'm not going to buy these ESCs anymore. Looks like I'm going to have to buy some nice genuine Hobbywing SC8 3S 4S ESCs. Alright, so in the meantime, I've actually got a spare ESC. This one's from Banggood. It's a 2 to 3S 60 amp ESC, which is more than enough for this car. So I went to plug it all in and realized it still wasn't working. Couldn't get the motor to turn. The steering was working, but the motor wasn't turning. So I'm like, oh man, don't tell me I've popped the motor as well. It wasn't the motor because I tested it somewhere else. It actually cooked channel 2 on my receiver. I couldn't believe it. So on my FlySky receiver, this is another one, but this is the one it cooked. It burnt out channel 2 from the ESC. It just stopped working. So as a test, I plugged in the ESC to channel 1 and used the steering, and it actually worked. So the motor worked on channel 1. So I plugged it into channel 2 and it didn't work. So yeah, I'm spewing about that. Can't believe the ESC, it cooked my receiver, my FlySky receiver. So I have to get another one of these. I've taken this one from another car for now. But I'm going to have to leave it here for now, guys. I'm just going to leave it all here. And then we'll come back another day and I'll do some more runs with it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.